Hi everyone, this is take 2. It's because of my weather. Had my private information as in where I live, so I had to move it to a new page. But I'll move it back since I finished recording this video. The widget. On my lock screen, I have the battery icon. So this is not the best camera. It's just my iPad camera really sucks. I have an iPad 9th gen Wi-Fi only, silver 60 or 32. No, 64 gigabytes for phone. I think it's 64. I can't check. I think 64 gig. If I only. Don't always quote me on that. Then I have the weather for my location, but I'm not going to launch it. So say where I live. Then I have my medications. Then I have the music complication or widget, whatever it calls, and it is 2:17 p.m. where I live. And it is Wednesday, 1st of July, where I live. So I need to unlock my phone off camera. My iPhone off camera, sorry. On my front page, I have photos, clock, and the photos widget. Then I have the Apple TV app, but I don't buy anything on it. I just use it to scroll. The health app, I'm not going to launch that because it has my private information on it. I'm not going to launch Wallet, but I can launch Apple TV, but I'm not going to show you my Apple ID for safe reasons. But, because I don't want anyone sending me, what's it called? I can't tell what I'm doing. To the camera, sorry. Because I don't want anyone sending me random iMessages or anything. If I had a fake Apple ID, I would give it. Just because someone could send me wait, I do have an old one. Damn it! Sign Jackson Storm, saying something. I have an iPhone 5C, it's locked too. It's funny. I forgot the password on it, so yeah. And this is what I want to watch. This is just random stuff they have on here. Just random stuff. But I'm not showing you my Apple ID for safety reasons. Yeah, my library's empty. Then I have the Wallet app. I'm not launching that for safety reasons. And privacy security reasons as well. Because of I don't want anyone stealing my credit card details or anything. Debit card details. Yes, I have a debit card, but with Westpac in Australia. But yeah, I have a debit card. That's besides the point. Then I have YouTube. I can launch that. This is my YouTube channel. I have 16 subscribers so far. This is what I've been watching. Then, so I'm removing something off my iPad notification. And also have the news widget, the Apple News. Then I have next step. I'm not gonna launch that. So I'll show where I am from, as in where I live. It's basically a what's it called app? A transport app. Way better than TripView. TripView you have to pay for. There's 2 versions. One is free and you can't save the trips, which is so dumb. It's called TripView Lite. And yeah, it is stupid. Then there's one you have to pay for, but I don't know how much it is in Australia. I'm not sure. I can't check. I don't have the App Store on my phone or iPad due to safety reasons. But if I could check, I would. And then I'd tell you. Then I have meteorology, weather. I'm not going to launch that, so I'll show you where I live. But news app I can launch. This is what I was reading earlier, or wanted to read. I basically just read the tech news on this. Guys, just have a load, so my 5G is being slow. Yeah, I'm saving that. That sounds interesting. But I can't turn off the camera sound on Japanese iPhones. That's dumb. Yeah, that's just funny. Then there's 2-player games. I can launch this. It doesn't have any of my private information on it. There's Flappy Jump, Snakes and Ladders. You play with a friend or first bot. How do I get out of this? Sorry, I just can't. I'm going blind because I can't see what I'm doing through the camera. I'm not saying I'm blind. It's just I'm going in blind because I can't see what I'm doing. There's all sorts of games that you can play at the bot or with a friend. if the friend is in the same room. If you have a friend or family member that's in the same room, it's a good app. It's free. I think it's free at least. Ooh. So I don't think I'm going to spend money on an app in my life. I'm kidding, I have. I'm joking, by the way. There's single player games. I was just trying to make a joke. And you can remove ads for $9.99, but I can't remove ads due to this. Yeah. Due to safety reasons. Sorry, it's just I can't do gestures while I'm looking at the camera. So I think when I do the gestures, I'll move my phone off camera and then come back. There's the Apple Store app. I'm not going to launch that. If I go into the Sessions tab, whatever it's called, you'll see my location. Plus, my Apple ID would be showing. Yoshi, I'm not going to launch that either. It's a membership app for Frozen Yogurt, basically. Frozen Yogurt placed in Australia. I don't know if they're expanding overseas as of yet. Or if they are overseas as of yet. I'm not sure. There's 1,000. There's offline games. There's 1,000. I don't know why. Top 1,000 of offline games. I can tell you that much. There's all these games. And, you can first the bot or play with friends. There's more coming soon. It doesn't have for 4-player games. I can't download it due to the fact that I do not have the App Store on my phone due to safety reasons. If I'm doing what iPhone I have, I'll show you. So, there's a hotspot. Hope you didn't see my password. I'm hiding my serial number, but I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. 256 gig. And yes, I got the battery replaced a year ago I don't mind if you see when it got repaired, 8th of November 2025. I was hiding my serial number because I did not want anyone knowing my serial number. Then I have my impact. My dream is to have a job. I volunteer, sorry. I'm not going to say where for safe reasons, but with cats and kittens. I'm not going to say where, at a cat shelter and an animal shelter. Because I do not want anyone coming up to me and saying, I'm a big fan of yours. Can you give me your autograph or anything? So, yeah. That's why I don't like to say where I volunteer or where I live or anything. Safety reasons. I only need to turn a forward look. So I need to type my password in. I'm trying to forward look because it's being a pain. I don't mind if you see me trying to audio lock because there's no private information in this. What's audio lock in here? What the hell? Oh, there's audio lock. I'm laughing at myself so I can see it. Then there's Skyline Bowling. I can launch that. It doesn't have private information on it. Okay, if it ever loads. Oh, I'm going blind again. Yeah, I'm basically finished the whole game. Think about it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And it's question mark. I think means unlimited, basically, I think. I'm not sure. I just play for the sake of it. I'm just bored of this game, so I haven't played this in, forever. Then on the next page, I have weather. I'm not going to launch that. I can launch stocks, because it doesn't have my private information on it. It's just, yeah. I'm hiding business news, because it would have the country I live on it. How do you have that? Then, so if you see that floating thing, so it's assistive touch. It's been on the iPhone 4s and Pluses, I believe. I don't know if it was a thing on the iPhone 3G and 3GSs, I'm not sure. But I know it was a thing on the iPhone 4s and Pluses back in 2010, 2011. It was mainly for the iPhone, so the home buttons. When the home buttons or power button died. Basically, because on those iPhones and iPhone 4s and Pluses, the power button used to break a lot, and the home button used to break a lot very easily. Apple was cheaping out on things, so I think. But yeah, I don't own enough. I do own an iPhone Plus, but Mom's hidden it for me. It doesn't work. It boot loops, and I'll tell you a story in that. As soon as I finish this whole entire what's my iPhone, then there's fitness, but I'm not gonna launch that because there's no private information on it. I'm not gonna launch Wait. Find mine. I got a bit lost. Anyway, I find mine, not to launch that because it has no private information on it. Home, I'm not going to I can launch because there's no private information. I have a HomePod. You can do automations. You can discover. Do this. Oh, and a HomePod Mini if you're undoing. I love my HomePod Mini. I'm hoping not responding. Might be because I'm not connected to Wi-Fi or got unplugged or something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't mind if I'm unplugged because I haven't used it in forever because I haven't been in my room. That's for none of anyone's business. No offense to anyone's sister. Yeah. Then I have books. I can't buy books due to safety reasons. Then I have Then I've fitness. I'm not going to watch that because I would have my private information on it. Same with contacts. It would have people's phone numbers and everything. Files. I don't have any private files really. I have no private files set for that. But that's just a wallpaper. And there's one private file, but that's the point. I need to blur that out, and I'm not restarting this whole entire recording because I've done it twice now, so I've gone into files. Done twice. I did that because I like doing this. I don't know why. Oh, my cat Lulu decided to join me. That's the point. I have preview. That's for previewing documents and stuff, like on Mac, and Mac OS X, and then Mac OS. Yes, Mac OS X used to be a thing. Used to be called Mac OS. Used to be called Mac OS X, not Mac OS X. If you're wondering. Yeah. Sorry, my cat went on my phone, so I'm stuck holding my phone at the moment. This is not gonna be the best quality recording, but yeah. Then I have this folder. Voice memos, compass. I can launch compass, definitely. Do you have a compass in your iPhone, basically? I don't know if Android phones have a compass built into them. I'm thinking so, because, yeah, I'm recording this in a weird way. I need a tripod for my iPad. That's what I need. An iPad tripod. Measure, basically like a measuring app, basically. And the level. I don't know why I closed that up. Magnifier, basically like a magnifying glass. Basically, I can't zoom it. I can zoom in one-handed. Okay. Calculator. I was just adding something up earlier. I didn't take away some. Sorry. Shortcuts. I do not have the Move virus on my iPhone. If you're wondering, that would be bad. Yeah, I've heard about the Move virus. It is apparently very bad. The Move virus. I do not want it on my iPhone. I tell you that. I'm not wanting passwords either. It doesn't have any password on it, but even if it did, I don't want to. Due to safety reasons. Translate. I can go into that because it doesn't have any private information. No, my cat is gone. So now I can put my phone back on my lap. iPhone back on my lap. It's a translate app. Sorry about that. It's just my cat. I called my cat an iPad. Why? I don't know. My cat, Lulu, is now over on my mum's bed, decided to come up onto me. Weird. You can do on my Translate. Apple Translate. I don't have Google Translate on my iPhone. I don't know why I just don't. Apple Translate. Sorry, this has really bad viewing angles. I realize the bad glare. I could probably get a screen protector that has anti-glare, but I hate screen protectors, so. They're there to protect your phone, but really? That's there to waste your money. That's what I think. Like, literally, they're there to waste your money. I just hate screen protectors. I hate the way they feel. They're just annoying. They get bubbles under them. Then you have to get them replaced. You end up spending more money, running out of money, then become broke, and then you wonder where all your money is gone. Like, literally, screen protectors. Where that's conversation go, I don't know. Then there's camera. Then there's conversation. Then there's freeform. I have nothing on freeform really. All my boards are on my iPad, so I can't show you my board. It has nothing personal on it anyway. Then there's journal. I haven't used journal yet. I have my old Apple ID, but I need to unlock it. So I had Face ID enabled. on that app. Yeah, no entries. I used to use it on my old app already, but everything's stuck on my old app already, and I can't access it anymore. Wait, I didn't. Did I show everything in there? Yes, I did. Then there's camera. You get how camera works. My iPhone has really good cameras, I guess, for its age. I've had this iPhone since 2023. It's been through hell heaps of times. Yes, I said the word hell. It's been through hell more times than you can say the word hell. Literally, I've thrown this phone many more times, and I'm surprised it survived. iPhone's so resilient in that way. Literally, you can throw an iPhone, and many more times, it still works. This one does. The screen's been shattered once, got screen replaced, and then the back's been shattered each time, got that replaced. Yeah, to get the back and screen replaced, it was like 1,000 AUD. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what country I live in, but you have to guess. But it was expensive. It was at the local phone and pet shop. If you're ever in the country I live in, there's a good phone and pet shop. I think that is closing down, so you have to be quick. His name's B, and he's very lovely. He's a very lovely man. Not someone I'd date, hell no. But he's a lovely man. And he is a very good repair technician for technology. I trust him with my phone, and with my iPad if my iPad ever broke. I'll trust him. Because it says end of lease sale, and it's an interactive on the door and on the windows. It says it's called Interactive Mobiles. It's apparently been working there for 20 plus years. Wow, I didn't even know that until now. Random. I was getting off topic. Then I have podcasts. I don't use podcasts really, so if the viewing angles are very... Oh, I'm turning the volume down. I know that's my AirPods volume. Sorry if I don't ever use podcasts. Just I don't like to hear people rambling on about nothing. Then I have Apple Travel. Not launching that because that is a part of information on it. It's basically a we used to have bus tickets and train tickets in. Fine, I'm from Australia if you're wondering, but I'm not gonna say where for safety reasons. We used to have bus tickets, train tickets in Australia, but it's not anymore. And that was when I was a kid. I'm now an adult, but I'm not saying how old I am for safety reasons. But you can have a guess how old I am if you want. Used to go to the convenience store, buy a bus ticket, or that was just convenience stores, I think. Buy a bus ticket, then there used to be these machines where you put tickets into, and then where am I going with this? Oh yeah, then it would spit it back out. But we don't have that anymore in Australia, so at least where I'm from, we don't. So they got rid of it yonks ago. Literally, when I was a kid, they started phasing them out and decided to do Opal cards, which is a reusable card. I'm not getting my Opal card out because it has a number on the back. I'm really sorry. If I had one that I didn't use very often, or at least never at all, I'd show you. But I don't. So, yeah. I chucked an old one out in the bins. It's probably out in landfill by now. Probably with other rubbish. Yeah. So, you have those cards, and we have these machines on buses now where I live in Australia. And you just tap it, takes money off the card, you reload it, and you go tap, and it takes money off the card. And for me, I have the senior's Opal card. I'm not a senior, but I have a senior pensioner Opal card. I'm not going to say why for safety reasons, but I have that card. I tap on it, for me it's like $2.50. So trains, buses, anything, it's $2.50. That's the point. I'm getting off topic now, but I had to use my debit card for a while because I needed to get my account sorted, and my mom kept on saying, I'll do it. Never got around to it up until like last week. So I had to call the Opal customer service number, and then what did she do? Oh yeah, then yeah, And then she finally got it sorted. I went until the Opal card arrived. I didn't go on any buses, trains for that 1 week because I was like, I'm not going to go on a bus and use my debit card and waste the money that I don't really have. I don't have a job at the moment, so I hardly have any money as it is. On a bus. A bus. Or a train. Or a ferry. Or the light rail. Light rail, sorry. There's no point. I'm just gonna wait. Others, because adult is more expensive. Because I went to the zoo with one of my carers. My mum was on holiday 2 months ago now. Overseas. My mum went overseas. I'm not gonna say where for safe reasons, but and it costed all up because I checked my bank statement. $17 or $15, something. I was just like, what the F? I'm not gonna say the F word because I know YouTube doesn't like it. So what the F? I was like, what the heck? Why government, why live, the Australian government, makes it so expensive? Why? For adults, I don't get it. Some people don't have much money. Some people are homeless and can't afford a Opal card. Or don't have a debit card. And I see some people not tapping on it all. And apparently the fine is $200. Which is so dumb. I get it, they're trying to scare people into tapping on, but you can't force people to tap on. Some people don't have much money, some people don't want to tap on, some people are rich and can afford it, or have good paying jobs, and just don't want to tap on. Then what? What if a celebrity is coming to where I live? I'm not going to say where, other than what state in Australia I live in, but comes to visit and doesn't have an Opal card and needs to catch public transport, then what? They're screwed. Because you have to tap on. It's dumb. I get it, train stations, you have to. I get it. But you can't force someone to tap on, and let's say on a bus or the light rail. But the ferry, you have to tap on as well. You have to, otherwise you can't go through. Because they have barriers. So, that. I'm getting off topic now. I'm rambling on about nothing of any interest. Then I have the Tips app. I can launch that. It doesn't have anything private on it. Then I have Google Maps, but I'm not launching that because that's my location on it. I'm really sorry. Oh, God. Sorry, this is really bad. I'm really sorry. This fails. It says, I need a table. But I don't have a table close to me. I do, but I'd have to move this table and I can't be bothered because I need another person. My mum was downstairs with one of her friends. I'm not saying what her friend's name is. Her friend is a woman, but I'm not saying what her friend's name is for safe reasons. I'm not launching a WhatsApp because it would have my name on it. I believe from a watch. Yeah, it would. Please call me Sophia online on YouTube because of I don't like saying my real name on the internet. Just call me Sophia. If you ever do meet me out in public or something, call me Sophia. Then I have Chonga Zoo, which is a zoo app where I live. I don't live right near the zoo, but in the state in Australia that I live in. Then on this page, I have Uno, which is a card game app. Sushi, Train, Tap, and something. I'm not watching that because it would have all the locations of where the sushi train is. Beyond now, I'm not watching that, but it's like a suicide prevention app where you make a safety plan, basically. Then there's World... Oh, no. That was close. Then there's World Quiz. I was trying to launch World Quiz and launch on app. Whoops. Naughty thumb. My thumb was being naughty. Collect Shaw. Then there's you can do like little quizzes, you can do classic tournament, flag, 60 seconds. How do I get out of this? Sorry. Then I have 7+, but I'm not signed into it. But my phone decided to be a poopy face and logged me out, and I don't know the password. Only my was Kira, but I'm not saying her name safe reasons, but she's now overseas. I'm not saying where safe reasons either, but she's overseas. So she's the only one who knows my password, so I'm like, Yeah, I've given up. It's basically like a TV app, basically live TV. It's free. There's ads anyway, and I hate ads, so I don't use it very often, if ever. I'm not watching Radio Garden because it doesn't work due to restrictions. My IT person has tried to get to work, but fails. Anyway, I'd get to work if the restrictions are fully turned off. I would love that. It's my dream. And then it would work. It was like, wow, this finally works. It's basically like a radio app my brother and his girlfriend have told me about. Disney Plus decides to log me out as well because it thinks my phone isn't part of the Disney Plus household. When it is. My IT person made sure of it earlier this year when he came to visit me. I'm not going to say why he lives safe reasons, but he lives in a different state in Australia to me. And so I'm now fully logged out, so that. Then I'm not launching Messenger Kids because it's not really launched. I'm not launching Notes either. I'm not launching Safari. I don't have anything bad in Safari, but it says private. Calendar I can launch because there's nothing private on Calendar. You never know what happened to me earlier this year. Well, I'm not going to tell you my ex-boyfriend, ugly ass ex-boyfriend's name. Sorry if I was being American. I'm now turning on my lock. No. 1 minute. Thank you. Now looking at my phone. My ugly ass ex-boyfriend decided it would be funny to could turn the camera onto me, but I can't. I'll face it towards my iPhone actually, just so it's facing something interesting. Decided to put an AVO against me. It's an apprehended violence order, and all because I was asking for an apology and I sent him some rude messages. I lost the plot basically. He was rude to me last year. I'll tell you that story. He decided it would be a good idea as a relics event at the Australian Museum. And he was on his phone the whole time. Then when I'm crossing the road with was Kara. I'm not going to say her name to reasons because I don't think she'll be pleased. So I just get her permission to say her name in my videos and I don't know if she'd want me to or not. So I'm saying was Kara. My previous Kara. Or support worker, I'm even going to call them. It's a female, by the way. I'll call her. And my ugly ass ex-boyfriend decided to go on his phone as we're crossing the road. And I thought young out of them, if we get hit by a bus or a truck or whatever, feel free to get hit by a light rail. It was a light rail, that part, but I feel like saying that just with a point. Light rail is a tram, basically. It's a tram. And this was like a year ago. He stopped taking some medication because he has as my ugly ass ex-boyfriend. I call him ugly ass because he is ugly and he has an ass. And he has a really bad personality. Literally, he has really bad. He used to do lots of bad shit. Not bad crap, sorry. He never used to. He didn't do anything bad to me sexually or anything. It's just his personality was bad. He used to be he is a I can't speak English. Manipulative liar. He used to poop my bed. No offense to him. I no, big offense to him actually. Yeah, he isn't a nice man. He used to want me to do sexual things to him. This is not for kids on YouTube because I said it was sexual. Things to him. I didn't want him wanting me to wear gloves. He was forcing me to wear gloves, even though I said no. He didn't take no for an answer. He still doesn't take no for an answer to this day. They put the AVO against me, and the cops showed up at my house. It was like, Sophia, but some actual real name. And I was like, why are they here? I didn't say I was going to end my life to anyone. Usually didn't. No, all because John called them. No, John went to the police station and showed them the messages. That's how much of a prick. This is language. my ugly ass ex-boyfriend is. And his YouTube channel is Flippy Transport 2.0. He doesn't upload very often. I checked recently. I'm not going to show his face for safety reasons, so I'm not going to show his YouTube channel, but if you find him, feel free to mass support him, because he really deserves it. He doesn't deserve to have a YouTube channel at all. He's 20-something. I'm not going to say all his safety reasons, but he's in his 20s. He's much younger than me. And I'm older than him by a long shot. And the cops put their video out on me, and on his behalf, on their behalf, basically. And when the cops apparently said to my ugly ass ex-boyfriend, we're going to be filmed, because the first one's like, no, I don't want to be filmed. It's because he hates being filmed. He records himself on YouTube on a daily basis, or at least he used to. Now he's too scared to record on YouTube, probably because of that incident. He's probably too scared to show his face now. Probably knows I'll find him, and probably mass report his account. I've mass reported his account actually already. That much of a prick he is, excuse language, but yeah, I don't like him from a bar of soap. I honestly don't. I was dating him for nearly 4 years. Nearly 4 years. I broke up with him in October, and it's supposed to be our anniversary in October something, I don't remember. But, yeah, if we were still dating this year, it would have been 5 years. And it's the longest relationship I've ever been in my life. But in 2024 and 2025, he started to go to poo. I'm not going to say the SHIT word due to YouTube and their tough policies regarding swearing. So, yeah. It's really crap, his personality. So don't ever add him on Facebook. I'm not going to say his name for safety reasons, but starts with a J and his last name starts with an E. I'm not sure his last name for safety reasons, but you can guess what his name is. It's not Jonah, it's not Jonas, it's something else. Which I see a street with his name on it. I'm like, please get away from me on this. Or a person on a TV show that has the same name as him. I'm like, change your name to Tim Bradford or something. That's character from The Rookie, from the show I used to watch. I haven't watched it in a long time, so there's been no new seasons in Australia. There have been in America, though, because it's made in America. I'm like, and I'm jealous. Like, come on. Itchy one nose, sorry. So yeah, so this video has been really long. It's just, I wanted to do a story time as well. And I had really bad mental health at the time. Earlier this year. And last year as well. He decided to F up my mental health. I think he thought it was funny and a game to him. I think he was secretly laughing in his head and was hoping I was going to end my life. And that's what he hoped. But I'm stronger than that. And he was trying to push all my gosh dang buttons. I'm not saying God, because there might be some people out there that believe in God. So yeah, so I said gosh. And this wasn't fair. What he was doing to me. He started to manipulate me. He could be a liar. He didn't take no for an answer. And he also used to snatch my iPhone out of my hand. And he upgraded to a newer iPhone at the start of, I think, last year. To an iPhone 16 Plus in pink, 256 gigabytes. With Telstra. That's who he's with. Telstra in Australia. And I'm surprised Telstra didn't check his credit history. According to one of my was on iPhone's price. I don't talk to him anymore. He doesn't respond to my messages. I don't know why. He decided to ghost me. That guy. So, yeah. Anyway, Telstra doesn't do credit checks. So, yeah. If you have little money, they accept you anyway. He doesn't have much money, and he decided to waste it, the money they had, on getting a new iPhone. Apparently, he killed his iPhone 14 Pro Max in gold, 256 gigabyte storage, so he could get a pink iPhone and Apple Intelligence. I think it's because I was talking about Apple Intelligence a lot and hyped it up. I shouldn't have. I was hyping it up, made it sound cool, because I liked it, right? I shouldn't have. I think that's why he broke his iPhone. Because he wanted Apple Intelligence. Because I made it sound cool, right? I shouldn't have said anything in his presence. I regret it. I don't regret it, actually. But I'll get in the way. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. In purple. Deep purple. And I hate this phone now. I'm sick of the colour. I wish it was pink or cosmic orange or sky blue. Because it's on iPhone Air. But sadly, I can't afford a new iPhone, neither can my mum. And I've tried asking my mum, can you send me a new iPhone? She's like, no, I'm still paying off your phone. Or this, that, and the other. I'm like, can you pay it off faster? But anywho, I think my mum doesn't want me using Apple Intelligence for safety reasons as well because of AI. I get it, but there's ChatGPT now. There's Google Gemini. There's lots of crap out there for AI. There's Siri. There's... I can't use Siri on my phone because of safety reasons as well, so it's been deactivated, but even if I could, Siri is dumb on my iPhone. Dumb Siri. That's what I get for having an iPhone 14 Pro Max, lol. Yeah. Literally, my ugly ass ex-boyfriend stopped taking his ADHD medication, stopped taking his sleep medication, his melatonin, and stopped taking his... What a word. Oh, yeah, his ADHD medication. Because he felt like it, but weaning himself off them. He needed this ADHD medication. To this day, he needs it. And I broke up with him because he decided to steal from stores, all because his medication was effed up. He didn't take it. He didn't listen to rules. He didn't get caught by the cops, or known as the police. He didn't get caught by them, or by security guards or anything. He got caught by his stepmom, not only his stepmom's name, safe reasons, and by my mum. These are still things from a shop called Kmart and from anywhere he could steal anything from. And then when we're on a holiday to Double Zoo, he stole something from a store and asked me to keep it secret from my mum, and I have to this day. He stole a chocolate bar and he lied to my mum and said I paid for it. And no one seemed to care at Woolworths. They didn't stop him or anything. He must have thought that I paid for it or something for him. I don't know. At Woolworths, didn't have any money. He never did. I wouldn't have given it to him because he decided to steal things. It was 2 years ago. Now? 2 years ago? No, 2 years ago. That's when he decided to steal. There's not much my mum can do now. We already ate the chocolate bar together, and I was basically a criminal myself, in itself. Because I watched him steal it, that chocolate bar, and I just gobsmacked at his behaviour. So, yeah. So I'm going to end this now and hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.